Welcome to Fight Club, home of the Fight Club. I mean, welcome to Ramshackle Comedy, home of Ramshackle Tavern. Alex, can you help me start the show? I don't know what I'm doing.
I got you, Gabe. Welcome to Ramshackle Tavern. We are here just to have a good time. We're going to talk with our fabulous guest. We have, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Lindsay Bowes, otherwise known as Lbowes. Where did applause come from?
Oh no! It can't be our really attractive studio audience here.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Anyway, you can just call me Lindsay or Lbowes or whatever the hell you want to do.
Thank you for coming, Lindsay. Seriously,
Thank you.
we're really happy to have you here. We were talking a little bit before the show started about all of our mutual love of comedy, and I just sort of wanted to get into that. Where'd you get your start in comedy? What inspires you?
Alex, you're doing some very great things here, but you're missing the most important part of this show next to entertaining people. We gotta take shots.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the shots. I can't believe I actually forgot about the shots, everybody.
You missed one episode. It's just like you don't know what you're doing. You're not a professional.
So yes,
you don't get paid for this.
Today we are doing some good old Jonathan Daniels, and
it says Jack on the bottle.
Yes, and.
Oh yeah, that's what that says. I never noticed that before. So before we get into that, let's do a toast here to Lindsay. Thank you so much for coming on. It's going to be a great show, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Come follow him.
Once again, that does not come into the night silently. But so yeah, we were talking about what sort of inspires you. What kind of comedy inspires you? Like, how'd you get your start in it?
Well, I've always liked comedy, but I don't think I considered doing comedy until maybe after college. I watched all through the series of SCTV with my parents. We watched the DVD box set of that right after I graduated, and my parents were always really into comedy, and I would watch old SNL and stuff with them, and watching SCTV with them, I think it's convinced me that oh my gosh, I want to do this. I still think that SCTV is probably the best.
So you too use comedy as a way to fight for your parents' approval.
I mean, pretty much. I think I do that because I see how kind of chilled out and happy they get when they watch comedy. So I think because everybody in that cast was great. That's a great example of being in a good work environment where the executives could not interfere. So it was just a bunch of comedy people doing their thing. And everybody in that cast is still friends to this day, which I also think is a really important thing to have a good collaborative nature in comedy. I don't think a cutthroat environment.
Way to humble brag about having friends. I just heard the F word.
Well, once or twice. Now, Lindsay, I've seen you in a lot of shows, and what I love about your comedy is your dedication to your characters. And I know you've done a lot of great characters.
Very strong physical comedy.
Exactly. And I do want to ask, of all the characters that you've created, what's one that you absolutely just love doing, just that you disappear into?
I mean, probably the one I do the most, which is Trixie, the dancing skeleton.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness,
do you have a show coming up? Because we normally film our show on a Saturday, but Lindsay was like, no, it has to be Sundays, and I also need only green M&Ms.
Well, absolutely, and I really appreciate you meeting my requirements.
Yes.
But yes, so Trixie the Dancing Skeleton is a character from The Sick World of Dr. Show. Now, Dr. Show!
Woo! Dr. Show!
Yes, already. So Sick World of Dr. Show is a sketch comedy, theater type show that also incorporates video and other type of hybrid type of segments, and it's done with my collaborative partners Joel Savage and David Gelati. We make up Savage Tech.
Gelati? I've been to Rita's before.
Seriously, get tickets. It's a phenomenal show.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. And now, one more thing before we get into questions. Now, I know you're also a big Star Wars fan, and I do want to bring this up because I know that look that everyone says whenever they talk Star Wars, like, oh god, what is, oh god, we're going to talk Star Wars, but I want to ask because I think the best Star Wars movies have a lot of comedy in them, and they're very funny movies. And I want to say, like,
Jar Jar Binks is an American hero. That's what you wanted to say.
Can we just put that
You
quote
can
up?
edit that out.
Jar
I'm
Jar
sorry.
Binks is an American hero. - Gabriel Santa here.
Yeah.
But I was want to say, like, what character or thing about Star Wars strikes you as like there's the most funny thing?
The funniest thing about Star Wars?
Yes.
You know what? That's a good question.
You told me white supremacists made the sequel trilogy? Oh,
Okay.
okay, we have to edit that out. We're not allowed to talk. Can we talk bad about those people? I think we can.
I mean,
Sure.
Yeah, let's see, the funniest thing about the white supremacists in this sequel trilogy. Let me think.
Kylo Ren is not a white supremacist.
Kylo Ren is
Just
hysterical.
Just want to put that out there. I love that character.
He's great.
Yeah.
I was gonna, because I go back and I watch Revenge of the Sith, and it might be the funniest movie ever made. And I don't mean that as a criticism either.
Actually, okay.
What is
we
the
can
best
talk
one?
about. Okay, so do we want to talk about the best? Actually, I can talk about my favorite things because as far as
Let's do it.
comedically funny, like I can talk about the things that are like weird and kind of like out of context. But I can talk about like what I love about Star Wars and like the weird stuff and the
Yeah,
soundtracks
please.
and everything. I do have a renewed love of prequel stuff. Maybe not. It's not necessarily. Oh my god!
I wanted to get your attention. It's been 7 minutes. You know what happens in 7 minutes?
You break a glass?
Yeah, and we take another shot.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we're doing another shot. Okay.
You know what? If we're gonna keep doing this, maybe I should move my phone off.
I feel like that's pretty smart.
Bikes.
I feel it's pretty smart. I keep at this point when I show up to tape this, I leave the phone at home.
I got the smallest shot.
Oh, do you want to
I
switch?
wonder why.
No, it's okay. It's fine. No, whatever. I can take it.
Listen, he's okay. All right. I mean, you can be. I'm secure about the size of my shot. So.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of shots, you should all get vaccinated.
To the vaccine, please get it.
Get the vaccine! Hooray!
Oh, right.
Cool.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Woo! Okay.
Tastes like the barrel.
That it came in. Do we want to? I do want to. Should we finish our discussion on Star
Yeah,
Wars?
no, I want to hear what your favorite thing about Star Wars is before we get into these questions.
My favorite thing about Star Wars, I have lots of favorite things. I think Kylo Ren is my favorite character. I think that The Last Jedi is probably my favorite Star Wars movie. Even if Empire is maybe the best, like technically, I think The Last Jedi is maybe just as good, if not better.
we're gonna take a detour on Last
Is
Jedi.
it okay if I say one thing about film before we go into these questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you made a point. It's just like I feel like the one great thing about movies is like it's not about like what's technically the greatest piece of art. It's what touches the audience the most, and if that's what touched you the most, then that's the best film. I think. I'm no philosopher.
It could be. I mean, I like a lot of stuff that's like dog shit too.
Yeah.
I do think that Last Jedi.
Sharknado 5
really.
really made me feel things.
You know, I say on the podcast that I co-host called Screen Sharing, which is now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much. But I think what's most important, you know, with any movie is that it just reaches you in in an emotional way, and I think that if that movie reaches you, that's the most important thing, and I think that it speaks to you, and that's great.
I thanks. I appreciate that. I mean, I think honestly, I think that there's connections there through the whole series. I think that they could have followed through with that if they wanted to. I'm not gonna go too far into that on screen time, but I think that I love that Star Wars is like a fairy tale. I don't like when people get too literal with it, or too like, this is the strategy here, this is the power up here. It's like, it's not a video game. It's like,
why does the Empire do this?
Why don't they just get a thing? It's like, it's not.
Okay, all right.
We gotta get into some questions. We have some fantastic questions.
I picked one question at random, and this was the first one I picked.
Here we go.
Out of the people you went to high school with, which bullied you overall? Has worst life right now? What the hell? I'm sorry, y'all got awful fucking handwriting.
Which bully's dick has the worst life right now?
Yeah.
Well, so I don't know a lot of bullies whose dicks were severed from the rest of their bodies and now living a full life. But there's this one guy that his name is Dix McGee, and that dick is living his best life. He's a toll booth operator, and he is. I mean, and everybody's like, why the hell is this penis running this toll booth right now? How is he taking my money and my cash? And you know what? It's best not to worry about that kind of thing, because I'll tell you what, this guy. Thank you. And that's what I appreciate about you, because you don't question me. You think that I'm right every single thing that I say. You think that
my boss told me I should be a sponge and absorb information. That's what I do. I listen.
Let me ask you a question right now. Your boss thinks you're a sponge. Is your boss a crab that is very into money?
No. My boss, whose name doesn't start with the letter K.
Okay. You know what? I understand you can't talk about your work on the pod right now. That's okay. We'll move right on. Anyway, what I like to say is you can accomplish your dreams if you believe hard enough. It doesn't matter if you're a severed penis. It doesn't matter if you're a sponge. It doesn't matter.
Did you say if you are a severed penis?
Listen. You can be anything you want. That's what they want you to believe.
There you go.
Can I escalate things? I'm going to direct this question specifically towards my co-host.
Oh God.
Are we about to kiss right now? I just felt some energy.
You know, I've been feeling, but I just don't. I don't know if we're there yet. You know.
Kiss.
Princess Bride. I wanted to give the Princess Bride touch.
I felt that there. All right, we're
13-minute mark.
All right, we're gonna go on a speed run here. We have so many questions, literally so many questions. Okay, here we go. What's your secret paranoia?
My secret paranoia. I'm afraid of failure. That's not a secret.
What angle does your pee-pee curve?
God damn it, I told you wouldn't get that one.
Let's see. It curves catty corner.
What musician would you sleep with?
I would sleep in the karate chop style position.
What is the best and worst trait you got from your parents?
The best and worst rate? I would say the best and worst trait. The best trait is I've got a good sense of comedy. The worst trait is I tend to be a little over-analytical and kind of judgmental when people need me to be a little more compassionate, and there is a lot of stuff happening right in front of my face!
Yeah. Okay, you have to murder one of the last 5 people you texted. Who do you kill?
Fuck.
I don't remember the last 5 people I texted because I've been so busy the last couple weeks because of the Sick World of Doctor show going right now at Mad Lab. So I don't answer any.
And on that note, what is your most embarrassing moment?
Oh my gosh. Probably when I ate shit at the show.
Oh my God,
man!
No, the show's really
Savage
good.
Tech makes its employees eat shit. Absolute shit. You heard it here.
Listen, I did it's anytime I mess up becomes the most embarrassing moment. It's usually sort of like, because I have ADD, so it's sort of like the most immediate, like, oh no, I screwed up, and then everybody's gonna remember it forever, and they're all gonna hate me, and so that's sort of like the thing. So I was late to the show, and I screwed up, and then I'm very embarrassed about that. It was not cool.
I'm so sorry. That must have been a lot.
Thanks,
for you to go through.
This feels very
sorry,
genuine.
that's very traumatic.
Look, Columbus Improv is in a very precarious time right now. we need your help. Please come to our show. Come to all of our shows. We're gonna take a quick break here, and we'll be right back with Lindsay right after this.
All right, guess what? We're back. We're back to Ramshackle Tavern, and we're recording the second part of the show. I don't remember anything that happens past that point, so I'm going to pass it to Alex.
Well, before we get started on our special game here, I think it's only fair that we do a couple shots here. All right. Thank you, Lindsay, for coming on. We hope you can do it. We have a really great challenge for you.
To the siren that protects us in our darkest days.
Siren.
Yes. Woo!
Okay.
3, 2, 1,
Number
go.
1. Oh boy!
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, here we go. Quick, number 2. Thank you very much, Lindsay. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. 2 apologies in comedy. My favorite genre.
Oh, fuck.
I want to say something. Look, Jack Daniels doesn't sponsor us, so I feel like I can say this and just nail that we won't get sponsored. But Jack Daniels is fucking shit.
It is.
It tastes great with Coca-Cola because sugar is masking how terrible it is.
Alright. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Alright, so for our game today, we have a really special treat.
Yes.
If we could have the items, please, here. Alright, we have... Gabe, why don't you go ahead and take one?
Yeah.
We
will.
We figure that it's October... It's Halloween season. Gabe already is like super festive already. I mean,
I'm
look at
so
this.
excited! I'm the only one who wore a costume.
And
Halloween episode.
we have a special challenge for the both of you.
Yes.
You're going to have, how much time do we have?
I don't know.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Well, it's time enough for me to grab my water real quick.
Yeah,
Well,
we can pause for a
alright, well,
second
we can just-
mentally.
Okay, you know what? It's right behind me. We're good.
Wow, never mind.
We got it.
Water's
No need to
right
cut.
there.
Alright, we are going to give you two 15 minutes
Okay.
to paint your pumpkins. And it is going to be a pumpkin painting competition.
Oh, okay.
And you have the freedom to paint whatever you like on your pumpkin.
Ooh, all right.
Take your time, so come up with something great, and at the end of 15 minutes, I will be the sole judge judging the competition, and it's going to be basically whatever I like best is going to win the competition. So, yeah, there you go. And I'm going to step out here. And
No, don't leave.
Oh, no?
Yeah, because I want to hear your voice and stuff. And,
Oh, yeah.
Commenting on
Okay.
hey, Gabe, you're doing such a great job. You got this, buddy. Lindsay sucks. Lindsay really sucks.
Gabe, you're such a good friend.
Yeah.
All right. So we have some paint over here, and then we'll just leave you two to it right now, and we will go get
brushes.
started.
Let's do
And we
it.
have paint. Okay, I'm gonna start painting.
I'm gonna start painting.
Oh wait, it's got to be Halloween themed too. By
Yes.
the way.
Oh yes.
Button? Halloween theme?
That'll be our rule here. We'll make something. Just spooky or fun.
I have a new rule too.
Oh.
It's called I can use a reference photo if that's okay.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh.
Sweet.
We have our paint over here. Oh, sorry. We have our paint over here, and we have this so you can use as your palette right here in the middle. And yeah, I'll just be right here.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Well,
So I've been inspired.
oh, Gabe's already getting.
Yeah, I'm sort of like a Monet or a Banksy, if you will. You know, it's just I've got a vision. I understand what I want.
Can you use this as
I know what I
Yeah,
need.
yeah. I got it here.
And you know, I just paint things. I gotta create a vision. Whoa, I'm falling.
And we'll leave these two
Much-
folks right over here.
Oh,
Guys,
sweet.
Yeah.
I just want to put something out there.
Actually, I'll
Please.
move these. I'll move these over here.
Is it okay
Yes.
if I make a message to the audience? Well,
Yes,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Please, yes.
Please don't operate a forklift after drinking. Look, I understand
Absolutely not.
it makes ladies or your partner. I'm not going to be pronoun specific.
It makes ladies,
them
men, non-binary
very-
folks
very fucking horny.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
you shouldn't drink while doing that because that will guarantee that you do the deed.
And the dean,
I think
the dean in this case is doing your taxes.
And what my esteemed colleague is trying to say here is that the last thing you want to happen right now is forklifts make people horny, and you don't want people to get horny, especially not your partners, especially not your sexual partners. I certainly, the last thing I want people to do is get horny when I am doing anything, and I don't want people to laugh during comedy shows.
I always tell my partner the last thing that you want is my house spawn. Could you imagine a tiny me?
I would love. Oh, you know what that reminds me of is Austin Powers, Mini Me.
You think
It's me, Dr. Evil. I'm a Mini Me, and this is sort of you. I'm Gabe, a Mini Me, and that is sort of the show today, folks.
There you go.
It's do I make you a horny baby? And do I make you doing a pumpkin baby? And that's sort of the fun we have here today on Ramshackle Comedy, folks. Hi,
Absolutely.
I'm Lbowes. I'm from Savage Tech. You can follow us at Savage Tech Industries. We've been around since about 2016. And usually I'm not like the mouthpiece of the show. That usually goes to Joel Savage.
Who is here?
He's here. He's part of the studio audience. He's got a very loud voice. It's a great voice.
He's got a very open mouth.
He's got an open mouth, and you know what they say about open mouths.
So gross.
What do they say about open mouths, Lindsay?
They say it's great for talking.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I don't know anything about painting, but I'm trying to make the top part red, and it's not turning red.
You know, Gabe, I think you're doing a great job there. That's a very
Can you grab?
I'm
Do you
sorry.
have a paper towel? Somebody have a paper towel?
Yeah,
It's
if we could get
because
some.
look, I farted, but I didn't shit myself.
Okay, good to know.
You know what, Gabe? I believe you.
And all right, I see Gabe over here doing it's something really interesting. I think you're going for a some kind of figure, a person. You know, the human face is known as one of the most
there's already black paint.
tricky things to nail down in art. You know, there's so many different kinds of intricacies that go into the human face, and trying to capture that on a pumpkin is I think the ultimate challenge in art, which is why that we've given these two a lot of alcohol, and I think they're going to do a great job today. This is the true test of art here. Okay, Lindsay on the other hand is doing something really, I think, something very intense. And very evocative of the human condition that I think is really great, and I think is really going to come through here. Gabe's doing good. You know.
Look, I got a plan. I'm doing the plan.
Gabe's got a
plan.
Gabe's got a plan.
Listen, he's doing the plan. He's got to do the plan. What's he gonna do? What are you gonna ask for him? This guy goes to work every day. He goes to work every day to feed his family.
9 to 5. 9 to 5. I'm showing up.
What a way to run a business.
My girlfriend's making me the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm eating the peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Working 9 to 5, doing peanut butter jelly. Working 9 to 5. Gonna be quite yelling. See, here's the thing. How you can tell that I actually have drank a lot is that I am dropping my brush.
No, look. We all drop our brush every once in a while, but you will pick your brush up.
I think this is probably the messiest game we've had on this show so far.
And that includes the cum games.
Oh yes, on our OnlyFans. It's just look us up on OnlyFans. We're there.
Yeah,
probably.
We are there. We will be there until the billionaires take off all of these sex workers. So fight for the rights of sex workers on OnlyFans, because the anyway, listen, we won't get into that right now, but we should, because
Ramshackle Comedy on OnlyFans, only $4.99 a month. We got a discount going on.
For now, until they say that you can't.
Sex work is real work.
Sex work is real work. Okay.
I got a question here. Can you pass me the paper towels?
They're right there,
dude.
Christ.
They're right there.
Look,
They're right there.
Yo, my girlfriend passed me my cum rag. I'm gonna wipe this paint off.
Look, Gabe, let me ask you a question.
can I ask a quick question?
Joel
Please,
Savage!
we have a question from the
Ladies
studio
and
audience.
gentlemen,
Yes.
who's,
Yes.
Alex, you're usually the sober one, is that correct? First time caller, long time listener?
Usually.
So how many of these episodes have you had where you've done nothing but talk about cum? Is that something that
You know what?
Special
You know what,
Elbows.
Mr.
Elbow's exclusive?
You know what, Mr. Savage? I think that's this is a first.
Oh, no.
Look, I didn't talk about cum when Kelsey was here, when Josh was here.
My Savage joke.
Jordan Etzel? Yeah, I'm sorry, I forget the name of our guest.
You know what? Nobody's gonna forget my name. Because my name's Elbows. I am the light. I am the darkness. I am everything in between. I am the one who talks to that cum jokes.
Wow. Whoa. I am intimidated.
Well, that's,
What
I'm here to do.
There you go. It works. All right. Just check. Gabe is doing something. Gabe is evolving into something more. I would say surrealist. I love that Gabe is using the stem. Gabe's use of the stem is I think revolutionary in pumpkin painting. This is I think this might be something. It might be onto something here.
Wow, I found the cum paint!
Can you give us a time and how much we have left?
You guys have 8 minutes left.
Oh,
We're gonna give you
okay, I would
plenty of
like
time
to talk
here. You
about
have all the time in the world.
I would like to talk about some things, okay?
Sir, please tell me.
All right,
what we're talking
Lindsay.
about. Yes, Gabe.
All right, your
Yes.
physical comedy is it's very good. It's almost revolutionary.
Oh
for,
my God! Thank you so.
It's almost revolutionary for Columbus, Ohio.
Almost.
I would have a question for you. What do you feel like Columbus is missing? The city specifically, not the whole state.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. This, sir, is what we call a trap question.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked it.
What is Columbus missing? I think Columbus comedy is missing a little lady called Lbowes. She's a woman of many talents, but
Painting,
including, and she is a woman of she forgets what she's gonna say sometimes, and she gets very insecure
many
around
voices, I would
talking
say.
around people. And always thinks that people are angry at her, and
Well,
such
guess
as
what?
that.
I'm not angry at you.
What? Angry
Yeah.
at you is my favorite Pokemon.
All right, you have 7 minutes left for
Okay,
everybody
I have
here.
a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
You have 7
I'm
minutes.
trying to beat you.
I'm
at this.
listening. What is it,
What?
Gabe?
If you were watching
Comedy
Watching
Central.
comedy.
for the if you were watching
Why
a
has no one made
sitcom
that yet?
for the sole purpose of getting off, which comedy would be at the bottom of that list?
Oh.
So you're asking who would be my bottom?
Oh.
I'm
Yeah, who
sure.
would be your bottom in the comedy scene?
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh no! Stop it! Stop.
No, we won't chastise our guests.
No. Oh, I don't know if that's a chastisement. Let's see. Okay, I also. What was the question?
What's the bottom of your comedy scene?
Okay, my bottom. I said, you're asking what kind of comedy I don't like. Is that? what
Yeah.
this is?
Who would make what comedy makes you the least horny?
The comedy that makes me the least horny is the kind that kind of is like fake comedy. So it's the kind of comedy that pretends
Like
to
Big
be...
Bang Theory? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Big Bang Theory is like, and I almost feel like that's shooting fish in a barrel, which is, and I think that is one thing that I can say about, like, thank God that my parents don't think Big Bang Theory is funny. I do feel like that is what I can say about my parents that is different from other parents. My parents, they're not like other parents. They don't think Big Bang Theory is funny.
Yeah.
But like, I think that stuff that is sort of fake toxic positivity shit. So I do have a theory about Conan O'Brien getting the Tonight Show
Please.
versus Jimmy Fallon.
Please explain.
go. Now I
You have 5 minutes.
Oh damn! All right, I do have to finish this painting.
Yes.
But now, so we
you
all
have 5 minutes too.
Now we all know that Conan O'Brien was slated to get the Tonight Show. And this is something that now I also feel like, you know how everybody is sort of insecure, everybody's these guys, I don't know. Here's the thing. So I want to stay on the record that Joel Savage and David Gelati and the guys.
I'm sorry, please. No, I'm sorry. I just want to let you know that you can use this to drive your brush there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
The thing that we talk most about more than anything else in the world is late night hosts, especially the late night wars from the 90s and early 2000s, early 2010s, and especially Conan O'Brien not getting the Tonight Show in 2010, and Dave Letterman not getting the Tonight Show in the early 90s, and basically how Jay Leno factors into all of this. And then,
did you say Jared Leto?
Jared Leto, Jay Leno. Wow, is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence how all these names sort of factor in together? I don't know. Wow, interesting. Interesting how these all go together.
Jared Leto, next Tonight Show host.
So, what is going on here?
We're devolving.
We are devolving.
Into
so,
chaos.
So Conan O'Brien does not get the Tonight Show, and he gets for a little while. Jay takes it back. Then Jimmy Fallon takes it on, and then he does the whole well, you guys are great. This is so great. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. I'm gonna bring in my celebrity friends to do bits. And we're not gonna write jokes, we're gonna do bits. I'm gonna have my celebrity friends like Donald Trump to come on to do funny bits. I'm gonna toss all his hair. Anyway, this is fun. And now we know that listen, there's a lot of other things I could write about this, and if I was more sober, I probably.
Oh wait, I figured it out.
Yes, sir.
I cracked the code.
Oh no!
Did you crack the Da Vinci Code?
You have 2.5 minutes, everybody. 2.5 minutes.
There, it looks perfect now.
All right, I see.
The red and blue, it contrasts very well. Did you know sky blue contrasts very well with murder red?
I just want to say, I want to thank Lindsay Bowes for coming on our show. She's not once taken the chance to reset her brush. Not one time.
No, sir.
No, sir. Just get every color in there.
Look, okay, it's okay if she loses.
Single one. Every single color is in there, and I love that.
I'm gonna do that right now, though.
Perfect. This is great. This is gonna be great.
This is sort of how I do my editing too.
Yes, just everything together. Just like.
Oh, I got an idea. I'm gonna break the format. There's something that I think some people don't understand about comedy.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
It's something that
tell me how comedy works.
Is it
I don't know. I need another man to tell me.
Have fucking fun. Don't be a fucking dipshit about it.
Please tell me.
Everybody's like, oh, you should read this fucking book, but you should also just have fucking fun.
Hey.
If you're not having fucking fun doing it, then you're not doing art.
This is a plug.
That's my statement.
This is a plug for Ramshackle's comedy book, which is going to be coming out. 1 minute. You all have 1 minute.
Yeah, Ramshackle comedy art book. It's coming out in a year following this year.
And the emphasis is on coming.
Yeah, there's gonna be some cum jokes. There's gonna be some references to Savage Tech.
I was gonna say, instead of a signature, never mind.
It's a signature.
No, I got it.
It's a signature of some kind.
Oh, instead of signing the dotted line, I'll just come. Look, if somebody's got to do
30
it.
30 seconds. This is it. This is the final stretch.
I'll come
of your
for this show.
Your artistic creations. This is it.
God, it's just I feel like I'm Banksy.
I have one question before you guys wrap up.
Yeah, what's the question?
How much did it cost to get that costume there, Gabe?
$69.
Yeah, that's about right. It was $69.
And that is time. Put your brushes down. And now, okay, let's see what we have here. All right, if you don't mind, I'm gonna just take a look at our creations.
So mine is kind of a mess.
No, please. And I just there's so much to take a look at here.
I want to explain some things on my piece here.
All right. We'll. Oh goodness, I don't want to tamper with the.
It says follow being murdered.
Okay. In that case, we'll start with Gabe. Gabe, what can you tell us about your creation here?
The forehead.
I don't know where to start.
I was originally trying to go for the Green Goblin mask, and then realized I can't do that. So I made a cum hat. It says cum in blue. It says cum.
Oh yeah, I kind of see it.
Oh, I got paint on me. All right, and then there's a mouth with blood coming down it, and then the mouth has red paint in it. That's more blood.
Yeah. Okay. Can you tell us about what it says? What it says here?
It says follow being murdered. I have some more things to explain.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What's on the face? It's got a face tattoo.
There's some teardrops that represents the amount of people my pumpkin has killed. Also, yeah, you're laughing, but no, seriously, some lives were lost.
I like that. It's
October 23rd of 2017.
Sorry, wait, Lizzie, what was that?
It's because of the color, it's like green and white and red. It looks like an Italian.
It's a pizzeria.
Some people died over the pizza. I also wrote God's not dead on there. Because I feel like Christians are the scariest people I've ever met.
Gabe, why don't we talk about evangelical?
Yeah,
let's talk about that next.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that on Patreon. Just you wait. That's going on our OnlyFans. All right, I gotta ask, what is this follow being murdered?
Follow being murdered. I just feel like we're so open about wanting to live forever, but has anybody thought about just fucking dying?
Wow.
It would make me happy
if
some of you just stopped talking.
I think this is.
Okay. No, I was just talking from like a horror movie perspective. Like,
sure.
You need murder for a good horror movie.
It's the spooky season. It's Halloween. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I wouldn't really kill him.
All right. Now, okay, Lindsay, I think you have made something here that's really striking and really intense. Can you tell us about what your creation here?
So, it's a take on one of my favorite paintings. It's Goya murdering.
I thought that was the birth of King David.
In front of the pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, my water's in front of the pumpkin. So this is a. Damn it. Sorry, I got.
Sorry, no, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh no, that's okay.
No, it's not okay. I can't forgive myself.
Look, I got hands on my paint.
I got my hands. So this is a take on one of my favorite paintings by one of my favorite painters, Goya, Saturn devouring his son. You can't tell what it is because I had 4 shots of Jack Daniels. So to make up for it, I drew 69 on the side.
I have a question. I have something I want to say.
Yes,
when I was watching you painting, I thought what I saw was like David fighting Goliath or something. It looked like a Roman Renaissance painting or like some Catholic cathedral. But it was literally just...
It was Saturn devouring a sun. It's cool.
Yeah, it was literally just Saturn devouring a sun. And what I want to know is...
My favorite fucking painting. Which is kind of a basic painting.
Do you think am I the fool for feeling like an idiot painting against you?
No, because you drew like the greatest fucking. I would vote for yours.
Okay.
You made way more shit, and mine didn't.
If I may interject as the sole judge of this competition, it's really up to me.
And I never win.
I have to say. What Lindsay has painted here alludes to, as you may know, from my the podcast that I co-host with the wonderful Eric Johnson, Screen Sharing, which is now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and anywhere where you get your podcasts. I'm a lover of the cinema. And this painting, all I can think of when I see this pumpkin here is the wonderful film Red Dragon from 2002.
Well, I was thinking of the final season of Game of Thrones, but teach their own.
And Red Dragon is one of my favorite films, which features this painting very specifically as a
That
major
specific
plot point.
painting.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Red Dragon is great, by the way. You should all watch it. But because of that one
Have
only
you ever heard
thing,
of How to Train Your Dragon?
I have. I just did that earlier before the show. Anyway.
Wow, kinky.
The winner of our pumpkin painting competition is Lindsay Bowes!
I'd like to thank
me for losing.
Yeah, I would like to thank Gabe for losing. This is a very Calvinist podcast, as we know, and Gabe was predestined to lose.
I hate.
So I don't know if you've ever seen that Newsboys video, but that article, the news article, is about me winning this pumpkin contest and about Gabe losing this.
I really love that
contest.
band Skillet and their album Collide. Fucking Christian metal. Am I right?
And that is, yeah, and you know, and that is all the name of the album. And honestly, like, folks, we really got to ask ourselves, like, who is the winner here? Is it a pumpkin that says 69 on it? Is it a pumpkin that kind of looks like am I going to get pizza pie on it? Like, what is really, like, the thing? Do I want a pizza pie? Is this a scary Halloween? And I'm going to do that. How long can I do this Italian accent? I don't know. I really, should I do it?
Can I make a closing statement?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I realized something. You know, some people say it doesn't matter. But this is something that matters to me. This is something that's been pointed out to me by this show, and I would like to sit here today and make a statement. I don't know if you've noticed, but the stem on Lindsay's pumpkin is longer than mine. My pumpkin stem is shorter. And I want to let you guys know, don't listen to your girl. Don't listen to your partner. Size matters.
Hey, and I want to let you know, do what you need to do for your own self-care. Stems.
Do you have a closing statement about
Calvinism
or like maybe like the doctor show? And then I think we can please.
Lindsay Bowes, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you for coming on.
You're such a gifted artist. Thank you to our studio audience for submitting your fantastic questions.